Hi Team Grade 4, my name is Miss Aaliyah Brewster and it's time for us to do Grade 4 Mathematics. But just in case you're not feeling motivated, remember the words of Paul Halmos. The only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. So what are you waiting for? Grab a pencil and a notebook, get settled, we're about to start. Today's topic is ordinals. Before we dive into ordinals, let's differentiate between cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. You see, cardinal numbers give us the exact quantity of an object. In other words, cardinal numbers answer how many. For instance, the given picture shows 4 cars in a parking lot. Hence, 4, or F-O-U-R, is the cardinal number because it depicts the amount of cars in the parking lot. However, ordinal numbers are different. Why? Ordinal numbers tell us the position of an object rather than their quantity. For example, the given picture shows different floors in a building. We can use ordinal numbers to define the position of each floor. For example, the floor that is above the door would be the first, then there's second, third, fourth, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Moving on, we're going to look at another picture. This picture is depicting some athletes as they are competing in a 400-meter race. We can use the ordinal numbers to define their position within the race. Now, the person that is closest to the finishing line, that person's position would be first, followed by second, third, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Notice there is a major difference between cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. The difference would be one talks about quantity while ordinal talks about position. Hence, the number is not only written as it is, but it has letters attached to it. And we're going to zoom in to the reason as to why letters are attached to the numbers. Okay, boys and girls, ordinal numbers are written and spelled differently than cardinal numbers. For example, first is written with the numeral 1 and ST, right? Even though it is written with the numeral 1, it is not spelled ONE as the cardinal number is usually spelled. First is spelled FIRST, while second is written with the numeral 2 with N and D attached to it. And it is spelled not TWO, but it is spelled SECOND. And the same goes on for third, fourth, fifth. But did you notice in the number fourth, or the position fourth, there is FOUR and TH. And that same TH is written next to the number if you were to write it with just the numeral. That's the way ordinal numbers work. Moving down, you'll notice 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. And we can go on and on and on. Like cardinal numbers, ordinal numbers are infinite. To test to see if you understand ordinal numbers properly, we're going to do a quiz. That's right, it's quiz time. This quiz is very simple. Don't panic. What we're going to do, we're going to observe these pictures and look at them in their exact order. You would notice there's an image of a butterfly, a spider, a beetle, a fish, a starfish, and a seahorse. Now let's answer these questions. The first question is, if the butterfly is the first animal, which animal is in the fourth position? Which animal is in the fourth position? If you guess fish, then you're correct. The fish is in the fourth position in the sequence. Moving on, question 2. What place is the starfish in? What place is the starfish in? Well, the starfish is in the fifth position, and we spell fifth F-I-F-T-H, or we can write it with the numeral 5 and TH at the end. Question 3. What place is the spider in? What place is the spider in? Well, boys and girls, the spider is in the second place. We can spell out the word second, S-E-C-O-N-D, or we can write it with the numeral 2 and N-D at the end. Now, the fourth question. Which animal is third? Which animal is third? Now, this question is not asking us about position. It is asking us which animal is in a certain position. So, the correct answer there would be the beetle. The beetle is in the third position. The final question for this quiz now. Which animal is in the last position? Which animal is in the last position? The answer for that would be the seahorse. The seahorse is in the last position. Now let's move on to complete a table. For this activity, we're asked to either write the ordinal numbers in its numerical form or to spell out the name. Okay, so for the first one, it was done for you. So on one side, we have 1, the numeral 1, and ST. Now 1 and ST symbolize first, and first is spelled F-I-R-S-T. However, you have to tell me the numerical format for third and fifth. And when you're finished with that, you're going to spell out the name for 7th and 10th, and then you're going to write the numerical form for the 20th and 21st. And finally, you're going to spell out the name for the 24th. Were you able to get it correct? Let's verify. So we were tasked with completing the table, either writing the ordinal number in its numerical form or spelling out the name. So the first one was done for us. We have the numeral 1 with ST, which symbolizes first, and first is spelled FIRST. However, you were tasked with identifying the numerical form for third and fifth. How do we write third? We write third by writing the numeral 3 and then including RD at the end. Very important. How do we write fifth? We write fifth by writing the numeral 5 and including TH at the end. Extremely important, because if you do not write the letters at the end, okay, there is no telling the difference between ordinal and cardinal. Okay, so it's very important for us to write that letter at the end if we're talking about position. When you're writing ordinal numbers, it is very important for you to write the numeral and the letters at the end. If you fail to do this, there's no differentiating between cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. If you just write numeral 5 and say that that's fifth, you would confuse the examiner. So it's important when you're writing ordinal numbers and talking about position that you write the numeral and the letters attached to it. Moving on now to complete our table, our next task was to write the spelling for 7th and 10th. First, how do we spell 7th? We spell S-E-V-E-N, 7, and T-H at the end for 7th. 10th, we write T-E-N and we add a TH at the end of that and we have 10th. Now, next we were asked to identify the numerical form for the ordinals 20th and 21st. How do we write 20th? We write the numeral 20 and we add TH at the end. However, when we're writing the 21st, we write the numeral 21 and we add ST at the end of it. Okay? Now moving on to the final one, we were tasked with writing the spelling for the 24th. So we spell the word 20, which is T-W-E-N-T-Y, and then we write fourth, F-O-U-R-T-H, 24th. Good. Let's move on to our final activity. For this activity, we're going to look at the days of the week. That's right, the days of the week. Now, boys and girls, can you tell me what the days of the week are? Okay, I'll help you. It is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Wonderful. That took me back to nursery school. Okay, continuing with ordinals. Our first question for this activity is, what is the first day of the week? Very simple. What is the first day of the week? Well, boys and girls, the first day of the week is Sunday. Not Monday. Sunday is the first day of the week, okay? The second question, what is the position of Wednesday in the week? What is the position of Wednesday in the week? So if we're going to look at the days of the week chart, let's try to identify the position of Wednesday. So Sunday is the first, Monday would be the second, Tuesday would be the third day of the week, and Wednesday would be the fourth day of the week. Okay, now this final question, it's a brain teaser, but I know you'll get it correct. It says, starting at Saturday. Okay, so we're starting at Saturday, not Sunday. Starting at Saturday and moving backwards. Backwards, what would be the third day of the week? So if we're going to start from Saturday, we're going to move backwards. So remember when we're saying the days of the week, we start Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But now we're moving backwards. So we're going Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, right? So starting at Saturday and moving backwards, what would the third day of the week be? So if Saturday is the first, then Friday would be the second, and Thursday would be the third. Therefore, the third day of the week, if we're starting from Saturday and moving backwards, would be Thursday. Okay, boys and girls, I trust that you would have enjoyed today's lesson. I sure enjoyed your company. But now it's time for us to go. Thank you for tuning in, and remember the words of Paul Halmos. The only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. This means that you must practice if you wish to be successful at your upcoming exam. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and goodbye.